Eh. It is Monday Madness Menagerie, which means it's fuck job applications.
They can go fuck themselves.
That whole
You can eat that. I don't care.
that transition was the weirdest transition I think we've ever gone through.
My mind's a mess.
It's the
gone
anger at this
insane.
point is got to her.
Eh.
Frustration.
Oh god.
So,
Aw.
yeah. That's been my week.
The whole week.
Mine's been job applications, job interviews, and more job applications. So
I really am starting to hate clicking white like all the time on every application.
It's all online now, that's why.
Like, there's all these people that are pissed off that there's only male and female gender things. Well, can we just, like, have a thing where they don't do fucking ethnicity? Because I don't think it should matter anymore. I just want the job.
Other.
I'm tired of answering all these fucking questions. Just give me the interview and you can ask them in person. I don't care.
Yeah, we're old school though, so we just want to talk to people.
the one thing about it, I
Not
guess,
really! I just want a good job, and it's easier when you talk to
the
people.
one thing that bothers me about it is when they ask, "Are you Hispanic or non-Hispanic?" All
They
like,
click no, and
just-
then it's like, oh, then what are you?
Then
Are
the
you
thing
some
is, it's
kind
like,
of magical
why don't
creature?
you just ask if I'm black or white? God dang it, just take that off. Black, white, Hispanic, and Native American, or whatever. Jeez, that part
know.
pisses me off.
I wonder if it's just because a lot more Latinos or Hispanics like apply for jobs. Like, are they the majority of job hunters? I don't know why that's always like, are you Latino or Hispanic? No. Well, then what are you? White? Just keep the thingy.
I am the moon.
Just
That's all you need to know.
yeah. Anyway, moving on, because that's just my brain's dumb. I'm pretty sure I did other stuff this week. I just don't remember. I've spent the last probably I don't know how many hours filling out applications, and my brain's just like yeah. And I didn't see the fucking eclipse today, so I'm sad.
I mean, I only got to see partial of it, but the fun fact, is the temperature change that happened while that eclipse was going on.
Oh yeah.
Because I stepped outside and I was like, oh my god, I don't feel like I'm melting. I'm staying out here. It's like, it got slightly dark, but not as dark in other areas. And it was just, I just enjoyed the cool temperature. Then it was done, and I was just like, ugh, I'm going back inside.
I totally forgot about the eclipse, and then Fish messaged me. He's like, "Oh, are you out watching the eclipse?" And I was like, "Oh shit!"
yeah,
I
there's
left that
a
fucking.
thing.
No, I built a goddamn little pinhole viewer thing, and I left it here. So I was like, "Shit!" So I just went outside. I'm stupid. I went to look up, and I'm like, "That hurts." Let me try and take a picture of it. That was dumb too.
Did you pull a Trump and look up at it without glasses, without anything?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He did look up at it.
I got home.
That is the funniest thing.
I got home after my job interview and opened up Twitter, and the first thing I see is President Trump looking up at the sun, at the eclipse. And I was just like, ugh.
I actually didn't see that on Twitter, and now I'm Googling this.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I looked at that and I was just like, oh, this is our president. And then somebody linked a picture of Mike Pence touching something. I think he was probably I think he's at NASA or something. But it said, space programs material something something something. Please do not touch. And he's sitting there touching it, and everybody behind him's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd seen that one.
I was just
Yeah,
I
like,
like this
that's a
picture
little
of him.
older.
He's just like, ah!
that's our president and vice president, everybody.
Why do you keep looking at it? Like, at least I just went, oh, dumb. Okay, let me find something else to do. He looks like he was staring at it intently.
Yeah, he started it long enough for someone to take a picture.
You're right?
Mhm. Maybe he's gone blind by now. He just wakes up blind. It's like, well,
He done fucked up.
That's so fucking retarded.
yeah.
Oh, okay, he eventually put on glasses. That's cool. Why does he lean back further like it'll help his view?
He still stared at it long enough for somebody to get a picture.
Right. Oh, his wife did too. Why am I? You gotta talk something else. I'm just gonna sit here and comment on videos. That's dumb. I'm just sitting there watching it, like, all right, whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
while Bun does that, I guess Wolf, you started your job today. So how did that go?
Oh my god!
First job.
It
Peace,
always
licking
happens.
finger. That's all I could say. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Meg.
Or Vic, if he's stolen your account again.
That's why I just said hey.
Hi. I like how Megan shows up when we start talking about Wolf's bean flicking fingers.
So,
Let's not.
did anything else happen at your job other than you going, "Oh my god," or was that it?
That just summed up my entire day. Besides me being... I would be like a nervous dog. That's how I was today.
So you started humping everything?
No. I wanted to fucking leave.
Yeah.
No,
That's how
just a
every
nervous
job
dog's
is.
just like humping the air, and she's just walking around.
No,
going,
but
I don't
you
know
know-
what to do.
Some people can't deal like with other people like that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't deal with people. That's where it should have ended.
Well,
right
like
there.
especially like in food service like that.
Yeah.
She fought with the ice cream machine then.
Wolf,
Yeah.
why did you fight with the
I
ice
didn't.
cream
I
machine?
did not fight. I did not fight it.
So,
I wrestled with
didn't,
it?
I didn't like
To
go
let it
toe
happen.
toe with it.
so you assaulted an ice cream machine.
No, I did not.
What the hell happened?
My client denies all allegations.
You're not a lawyer. You stay out of this.
My pinky fingers were holding on to the bottom of the cup so I could actually like hold on to it and it wouldn't fly off the ice cream machine or the blender, that's what it is. And I had like indents in my pinky fingers for like a good 10 minutes. It hurt too.
She's gonna get an ice cream blister. The most delicious of all blisters.
That sounds
and,
weird.
and then
And gross.
after I clocked out of work, I was like, because Mom was waiting in the lobby of Dairy Queen, and I was like making eye contact with her, and I was like, let's go. 'Cause I couldn't feel very much from the lower back down, because all my muscles fucking hurt.
So, like, do you think with her holding the cups all the time, and that one thing, that eventually one day she's gonna go out to the lobby, see her mom, she goes, the claw!
But then after we left, I was like, I'm hungry, because I hadn't eaten in that 4 hours. I just had something to drink.
Oh god,
And-
4 hours of no food. God help your soul.
Oh,
I
no.
was starving. So I went to Clancy's to get some to-go food. I got a large ice cream. You know how those large cups of soda are? That's how this ice cream was.
You were working at an ice cream place.
I
You
did
left
not.
and immediately went and got ice cream somewhere else.
I
That
like
was my
She wanted
ice
good
cream.
ice cream.
It's really good.
I just like that. She's like, I'll work here, but I ain't eating your shit. We'll give you a discount. No, I'm gonna go get good stuff. Never mind.
And then I got like
Oh, God.
3 mushroom Swiss burgers because I was hungry, but I didn't eat the
That's
third
what I
one
had
yet.
for lunch. Yum.
Clancy's
I've
makes
never
good
even
food,
heard of
okay?
Never heard of him either.
Well, they make good food.
That's hilarious. The adventures
Well,
of
that
Wolf.
was my day.
The adventures of Wolf growing up. This is going to be a very interesting week for
Oh
her.
yeah. That's a blizzard, man. You gotta grab good hold of that. Those are thick.
Thick.
He's not
Grab
wrong.
hold of it.
Gotta firmly
Get a firm grip.
Uh,
All I heard is you gotta get a good hold of it. Those
Yeah.
things are thick.
yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
our minds
Um,
went there.
That's where I was going, but
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wolf's innocent mind didn't.
but I was also being honest. You gotta hold the thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, get a good grasp.
Yeah. Never let go, Jack.
And then I just get this weird question of how many hands does a guy take to wrangle his beast when he takes a pee? But I don't need the answer. I can Google it.
I would say that matters on the guy.
Is there really guys in the urinal sitting there holding it with both hands like a child?
Some dudes do that, and it's just like...
Yeah, some dudes do that.
Oh. Does that look awkward?
Some...
I mean, I guess you're not really looking.
I mean...
I just picture a guy like, I can't even hold it.
I mean...
Or they do it thinking like, hey, if I'm doing it with two hands, they're gonna think I have a bigger dick. Well, why would it matter? You're in the urinal, you're not trying to impress. You get in, get out.
That's right.
I thought about this way too much. We should probably think of something else to talk about.
Oh, man.
I embarrass myself and go off on guys in urinals when I've never experienced that because I didn't have a dick.
Keep talking about your dick.
Well, I have one, but it's a
Barely contained by a pair
mental
of pink
dick.
panties.
That's the best way to put it, Rob.
Yeah.
So, Scarecrow, what have you been up to?
I got into achievement hunting for like a little bit. That was always fun, so I think I got almost every achievement in Overwatch.
Ooh.
Nice.
Now you're the achievement
Except
holder.
for except for one stupid achievement, it's where you have to get 3 kills as Lucio riding off while riding on a wall.
Oh my god, everyone just
It's called the
kills
Floor's
you
Lava.
before you can get, like, any kills.
Yeah, I
I
don't
watched
like...
someone try to do that and they couldn't.
I don't like Lucio enough to bother to get that achievement, so fuck it.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
like Lucio enough either.
Oh, the hardest one was in Yada's, where you had to like get I think it was like 3 or 4 kills in like 2 seconds, something like that.
Damn.
Well, discording everyone. Like, it's a really hard achievement. I think I got it because like it was somewhat cheating, but someone used their ult, and I just like kept putting it
I
around
mean,
every other enemy.
That's the best
That's-
way to get
that's
it, so
cheating.
there you go.
It's
you
called
did it.
cheating.
No, it's
called-
called thinking outside the box and being creative.
It's called teamwork, and that's probably what they wanted you to do in the first place.
I mean, how many times in WoW have me and Thune gotten onto our Horde alts just to help farm some shit? Like, I need this world PvP area, but it's already flagged as Alliance. Can you get on your Horde? Yes. Hey, since you're on your Horde, will you let me kill you a couple times? Yes.
We've done that. We haven't done that in a very long time. But the times we have,
like
it's been
fucking
funny.
good world PvP since then, though.
Yeah, it's not very great as it used to be.
The extent of my world PvP right now is when me and Fish went to go do that world quest, and that priest kept fucking me up, and I kept dying, and Fish and her just sitting there going at it, nothing's happening. I'm just like, I think I'm gonna leave now.
I think the extent of mine was...
is now unmuted.
I think it was Wintergrass. But that doesn't actually count as world PvP anymore. Or at all.
I
to be
love world P. I love Wintergrass. That's like my favorite.
honest. I'd be fine if they just updated Wintergrass.
They did.
What? I don't... I've
We
tried
need to
it.
go do it.
Well, the
They
time...
did it so that you can't like one-shot all the machines since you have to get through them with the walls. It still makes it a little harder.
But I mean, as far as queuing up and going against the actual other horde that queue up for it, because that would be great. Not actually
Well,
just
then it
showing...
wouldn't be a world PvP.
But nobody
It'd
shows
be a
up.
BG.
It sucks balls. Because the last
You
time...
suck balls.
No, I actually suck titties. But anyway, the last time...
Uh-huh.
The last time I showed up at Wintergrass, it was like 5 Alliance there and no Horde, and the Alliance were just all in tanks just blowing stuff up. Eh.
Yeah, I guess it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty fun. Really good wars, mine there. I
Good
like that.
times. Good times.
Especially in like middle of PvP and you saw titanium and you're like, I hope this guy doesn't kill me. I gotta get that real quick.
I've ended up dying and having to pally bubble sometimes just to grab it. It's like, ah, shit. Memories. Well, it's been a good 17 minutes now. Shall we move on?
Meme time! Meme time! Meme. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, we got
Oh.
Rob.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you need anything?
Oh, I'm sorry.
well, I just Pretty much just the eclipse today. Oh, I got my Rose City Comic Con badge in the mail, so I got really excited over that. That's
Ooh.
Yep. Next month I get to go to that, and then yeah,
Nice.
the eclipse this morning, which was really weird because I'm not used to kind of getting to know my neighbors when I walk out.
Until today.
So I go out and I got my my eclipse glasses on and everything, and I'm wanting to take a picture and everything, and then people are like saying, "Hey, can I look through those for a minute?" Yeah, okay. And I'm passing.
No, you should have got your own. You should have been the old fucking mean neighbor.
There was
Fuck you, little kid.
I got mine like a long time ago, and some people were like putting it off and like going, "Where can I get them?" And I'm like going, "I don't even know now." But yeah, there's this girl that just walked up to me and was like going, "Hey, I just moved here from Iowa." It's like and she says I'm 19, and everything, and I'm like going, "Okay, great."
Legal! Legal!
No, I was
Legal.
I was not even interested.
Damn it!
No, I don't know what it was about, or I don't know. Anyway.
I was hoping that story ended, and then I took her inside my house.
No, but the weird thing was she was like, she's being really friendly, and we were talking and stuff, and then she's like going, I just moved here, and I'm trying to make friends and everything. Can I have your number?
Oh.
And I'm like,
She was hitting on you!
no, she wasn't hitting on me, because she talked about these people that she was like, with there, and they were like, she says, oh, they're horrible people, but, they got weed. She's
honest.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, I get where you're going. But
So she was pretty much going, do you have weed?
that's what she first asked me. But
Oh,
yeah.
so she was trying to flip-flop her friends
I mean,
and get someone else.
At least
No, she was like, it sounded like they were like her dealers or something like that. But anyway, she was like,
Why? It's legal where you are!
it is legal. She was really, cause I guess in Iowa it wasn't where she's from.
Why'd
But
you need dealers and... God damn it.
but she said that the guys that she was staying with wanted wanted something from her, like they wanted sex, and and so she just wanted to be friends. She wanted to make friends, and I'm like going, yeah, well, I'm like, and I said I'm 43 now, and
I don't like people.
Get off my lawn. No, I was trying to be nice about it too. I said no, I don't give out my number. And then she's like, well, do you have a Facebook or something? And I'm like, no. Like, it just seems so weird. And she's asking all this stuff, and I didn't even know her name yet. And I'm like,
Do you have Twitter? Do you have Snapchat? Do you have anything? I don't have shit. Get away from me. I don't know you.
be gone, Nathan.
She seemed
Be
really
gone,
nice.
Fox.
She seemed really nice, but a little creepy.
I think she was trying to rape Rob.
No.
God.
She just wanted to make friends
Well,
in a new city.
at least one thing we know, she is very blunt.
Yeah.
Did it?
Was she blonde?
No.
Oh, okay, because I was like, how stupid do you have to be that you're in a state where pot's legal, you can go down the street and buy it, but you need a dealer.
Oh, I don't know if he was like a dealer, just someone that she had gotten to know, but maybe he just had weed.
I went to the gas station. Guess what I got?
Maybe he was like saying, "Hey, it's free if you put it out."
I mean, that's how it worked in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, gas or ass. Yeah.
yeah. Because there's been many a times Mom's like, do you have any friends that deal? And I was like, you're the only one that did drugs growing up. And she goes, I never paid for them. I don't know how much that shit is. I'm like, what the?
It's
Ooh.
true. It's true.
Oh, Mom. Ew. My mom's a whore.
She probably did other stuff for it. Probably.
No.
Probably.
No.
Probably.
Didn't really have a whole lot of talents. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how she got that.
Well,
Okay, on that note.
that's a thing.
I love my mama very much.
On that note, like Rob said, we should probably move on to meme of the week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I forgot. So,
Wait, fish.
Hell balls.
I've just been playing
he made dice.
mid
Alright,
dice, clean the shed out. I
He's
did
waiting
boring.
for parts.
You fixed the bike.
Oh yeah, did stuff on my bike. My computer broke, so I've been busy.
Hence
Trying
no
to be
doodling
busy.
today.
Busy doing
Yeah.
everything else.
I like how Megan's like, I didn't realize you were that old. Shit.
Jeez.
Oh.
Megan, I'm gonna
Who,
be
me?
31 on Thursday.
I thought she meant me.
No, she did
She
mean
did
you.
mean you.
Because you actually said your age on fucking stream.
Oh, I told you guys that in private.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't know. Oh well. Oops.
Whatever. I don't care.
It's out now. Still young at heart, and
And
if
I-
you're not creepy, he might sleep
And
with
as
you.
I told, I'll tell you, Meg, as I told these guys, I don't feel like it, I don't look like it, and I don't
No,
act like it.
He doesn't. I didn't know at all. It's like, wait, what? And it's like, no, you're fucking not.
I've
He's
never
like
been
a
married,
young guy
never had
and better
kids.
music.
Never been married, never had kids, so the youth is
That's-
still here.
Have you done?
Nothing's drained my soul. I didn't have a soul to begin with, so that's fine.
Gingers never have souls anyway.
You're a ginger.
Yeah. I got Freckle for every soul I've stolen, but I think I'm just gonna give him to Fish because he looks really cute with freckles.
Sound like I can
Right
just throw
then.
him on.
I'm just gonna keep Eskimoing and it's like, are they coming off yet?
Oh god.
So, I actually did what I've been trying to do for like the last year. Last night, I spent hours and threw it, and Wolf had to listen to me. And I'm like, when did we say this? When did we say that? Because I've been recording like Mumble on and off for a while,
There's
and forgetting that I have
of,
it recorded.
There's a
I'll
lot
tell
of
you what.
interesting clips that she
Yeah,
told me
if you-
about.
If you're curious what I've been up to this week, I'll put pictures in the Discord, so come join that if you want to have a look.
But yeah, so I've made a lot of weird clips. Like, there's even a clip of Finn going, "That is a man's ass." Like, there's just, I'm gonna eventually put this into some kind of remix, kind of like Pogo, but I'm really awful at it. It's not gonna come out good, but I'm
Have a
playing with
little
it.
go.
Really bad at
have-
making a basic beat. If I could do
Yeah,
that,
I
I
was gonna say,
could
do you
mix it
have
together.
some kind of like music program?
I have Fruity Loop Studio.
Yeah.
So it's just I'm awful at making a basic beat. You'd think I wouldn't be, seeing how I was like in AP music theater and shit, where we had to make our own fucking composure. By the end of the term, we had to have a song written. Like every week, we had to do so many scores of it. And by the end of the composition, thank you, I can't think. But yeah, and including all these different instruments, and I was able to do it just fine. Got an A+ in that class. But now I'm just sitting here going, that was like 12 years ago, and my beats consist of me being in the car and like tapping my foot. So, aw, Megan's cute and fucking young.
Wow.
But yeah, sorry. If there's nothing else we can do memes, keep putting it off.
Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
Yeah.
Meme of
It's
the
that
week.
time for meme of the week,
It's that time for meme of the week.
and there you go.
Yeah.
I went to hit play so I could see it because I always buffer really bad, and it's that stupid kid eating soap again.
What?
Why? It's a commercial for Gushers where this kid goes and eats
Oh,
soap out
it's
of
like,
a bathroom.
what's she talking about?
I don't know.
That kid. That kid. Back on
Back
the escalator again.
I knew exactly. Thune has to watch Mallrats. That movie's amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fly, fat ass, fly! Oh. So.
Do it, dog.
I can't see it, so y'all just have to describe it to me, because now it's like stuck buffering.
That's what Wolf's gonna do.
That's Wolf. That's what Wolf does.
Yeah. The picture is when your internet goes out and you're forced to get to know your surroundings, and it's a picture screen cap from an anime, and it reads, "I wonder what kind of bird this is," and it's a fucking butterfly. And I just imagine that's people that haven't left their house in so long, or that have stared at the eclipse.
Rob, I think she's talking about us.
No.
Yes,
How
all of us.
dare
we come
you?
from a time before that, so we actually already knew these things. We know that's a butterfly.
I think that's a jab at me then, because I'm one of the younger ones here.
No, people that like don't look up from their screens.
Don't look up.
I'm pretty sure people like Fish's age and above have gone outside, and we knew what outside was when we were kids.
Yeah.
The outdoors is so wonderful.
Did anyone else's parents lock you out of the house and make you play outside?
Once that
Nope.
happened.
Yep.
My parents did it all the time. I think it's just because they wanted to fuck. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. And when you live in the sticks with 5 acres, you get really creative, and sticks become shit.
My sister sent my niece to like camp, just so she could get to know trees and get to know having a.
Oh, I thought you said sent her to camp so she could have 2 weeks of fun-filled sex orgies.
Dear God.
No.
Send her to camp.
She
so
was
can
10
take a
at the
shower.
time.
Oh, wait. Why'd she send someone away when she's 10?
So she
She had
could
a
get
kid?
like
when she was
summer
10?
school.
Why did she have a kid when she was 10?
No,
I'm meaning the
my
mama.
niece is 10.
I was meaning the mom, not the kid. Why would
mom
the kid
is-
go to
my
have
sister
orgies?
is
That's
old.
weird. Yeah, so her vagina could still work. You don't know.
Holy shit.
I hope you don't know.
Fuck.
Now you know how I feel, Rob. Welcome to my world.
And like that, we've reached ground zero.
This time!
Oh God. And oh yeah, it has to do with song, don't I?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what's that time of the day? It's story time with Florida Man. Hey. Wait, it's actually yay, but whatever.
Yay.
In today's news, the first story, because I promised Rob and myself that we would read this story, cause holy balls.
Was this held over from last week?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember what it was.
Wyoming man found with 30 eyeballs in his anal cavity.
Oh, no.
Yep. So you all get to read along with. Oh my God.
It looked like it was giving birth to a fly.
Look up at the right hand, like on the top right, and oh my God, that lady's face.
Took play.
Oh dear Lord.
Ew.
Anyway,
Oh man, yeah, I'll see.
that's.
Fuck's sake, this is bullshit. I want a doodle.
I know. I'm sorry. Casper, Wyoming.
All that real estate on
I
that man's
challenged him
forehead.
to try to do it while he reads, but
Actually,
we'll see.
you know what? though? I really like how Finn has stretched out his picture so much that he just got fat.
That's it. Anyway, Casper, Wyoming. Okay, this one is one of the craziest things we've ever seen. Not for me. Well, Red.
Wait, hold on. So I forgot the title already. This guy put fish eyeballs in his ass, right?
Yep, Wyoming man
30.
found with 30
30.
eyeballs in his anal cavity.
Why is this illegal and why was he arrested?
Wouldn't
This
it be
reminds me of
funnier if it was
McNuggets.
like 29 or something?
Like, did he steal them from
Just a
somewhere?
one.
And who's selling fish eyeballs?
The one-eyed fish going around somewhere.
Every fish.
I've seen some shit,
is-
literally!
Every fish is missing an eyeball, and in the tank, they're just still flailing about and running. It's like, ah! They're panicking because they can see inside this man's ass.
I like how he said these fish are running.
You know what I mean.
Just fish with legs and one eye just running down the bottom of the tank.
You know what I
I lost
mean.
my eye, but I got my legs.
We're moving on.
Damn.
It's like a peanut gallery. Police made a routine traffic stop early Thursday morning and got more than they bargained for when Roy Tilbot, yep, that's his name, Roy Tilbot.
Roy
God.
Tilbot.
God damn it, Roy.
Roy Tilbot. Tilbot.
Oh, that video still haunts me sometimes. Roy Tilbot, 51, stepped out of his El Camino for a field... What? For his field sobriety test, and Casper police noticed several
Sobriety.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't read. When Casper police noticed several eyeballs slid from... When Casper police noticed several eyeballs slid from his right pant leg onto the road.
I like how they're detailed. It was his right leg. Don't confuse it with the left.
Oh, God.
Wait. Does this say what sort of fish it was?
I think we're gonna find out soon, because this is... Yeah.
Ew!
Fish
Looks like
eyeball,
a-
say hi.
Ugh.
That's weird. Feeling they could have a potential murder on their hands, police quickly drew their guns and cuffed Tilbot. Tilbot assured police the eyeballs were not human, but instead... Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, sorry, clicked the wrong tab. But, hold up. He assured police that the eyeballs were not human, but instead cow eyeballs. He had pilfered from Johnson Meats, a slaughterhouse, where Tilbot is employed as a butcher.
So it wasn't fish eyes, it was cow eyes?
Apparently, because that's what he said. Above,
Jesus Christ, that man's got a bucket for an asshole.
It's like the McNuggets in the ass all over again.
Oh my god. Yeah, but now it's just like, oh god. Above, bovine eyeballs from Tilbot's rectum. So wait, these are the ones from his ass.
Yeah.
Oh god. A total of 30 were found. Yes.
Just your awkward silence, man.
You know, like the old fucking medical theatres where they had like the operating bed in the middle with all the like stands around.
Yeah.
Just imagine like a bunch of students and this teacher in the middle, like holding one of these eyes, like, and this is the eyeball of a cow. This was plucked from a man's anus.
No, even worse. Imagine this guy's in handcuffs, fucking bent over, and they're having to do a fucking cavity search. And they're like, 1, dropping the thing. 2.
It's like magic trick.
Sir,
the old woman out of
the last 2. He's just like, oh wait, how many were you at? 28. Oh, there's 2 more in there. What? Give me a sec. And it's just like, oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, anyway.
Why did he put him up there? Is he gonna eat them?
I don't know, but there's more to the story. Let's see. Company won't let us take animal scraps home and instead toss them in the landfill. He said in the police report.
So he put it in his manfill.
Why?
Sorry.
Anyway, they're a very wasteful company. We should be allowed to take scrap meat and other parts home. My question is, I hope he's not or not a question, but my thing is, I hope he's not taking this home to a family or something. It's like, look what I got.
Dad brought home the eyeballs.
Ew.
Yay, my favorite. I like how they're like gushers and squish in my mouth.
Hey, Dad, what's for dinner? Oh, it's a surprise. It's been in the slow cooker all afternoon.
Tastes a bit nutty.
It's been in Daddy's crock pot all day.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
And with that, we're moving on. And the other, we should be allowed to take scrap meat home and other parts home.
And other parts.
The company should start a green initiative. They don't even have a recycling at the plant. He explained his actions. I enjoy eating bovine eyeballs and smuggling them out in my
I like the pleasure it gives me both in through my ass and my belly.
Inside and out.
I enjoy eating bovine eyeballs and smuggling them out in my colon was the only way I knew how to get them out without potentially getting caught and fired. He told police his estimates he has smuggled several thousand eyeballs from the plant over the past few months. Whoa.
1,000?
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
Why did you have to put them up his ass? Couldn't you just kind of get away with loading your underwear with them?
He said that was the only way he could figure it out. Anyway,
He's not a small man. He could have hit a couple under his tits.
now we find out what he does with them. I put them in soups, he said in the police report. They're beneficial for erectile dysfunction, which I currently battle. So I also just like the texture and taste.
Balls to help your balls.
Oh god. He was arrested for driving under the influence. His BAC 2 times higher than the legal limit. Plus, he was in possession of several large carving knives, possibly stolen from the meat packing plant. But he has not been charged with theft, as police need to further investigate to determine who the knives belong to. Police are also unsure whether to charge him with theft for bovine eyeballs. They are waiting to talk with his employer first. Oh god.
I mean, I was just gonna say, how could he steal knives?
I don't know.
Those are put in his urethra.
But the next story, Fish sent this one to me, so I was like, why not?
The moon is
Well,
now
it's
Too many
fine
unloaded.
since we mentioned it.
Yeah, might as well. As everyone in the world knows,
The moon is now
today was the total eclipse.
Total eclipse of the... Oh.
Get out of my head.
Yeah.
Many people were able to see it, and some weren't. Some saw it, and some were unfortunate, like Fish. Anyway, yeah. So during this total eclipse, our great and powerful Cheeto decided during
I
it.
am the great and powerful Oz.
He decided during the eclipse that he would just look up at the sun without glasses on. Granted, everyone knows you shouldn't do that because that's damage to your eyes.
Your retinas.
Yes,
You'll go blind. Don't stare at the sun, kid.
don't stare at the sun is what I heard.
The moon is now unloaded.
The reason you shouldn't look at the eclipse, more so than just not looking at the sun, because when the eclipse is happening, less light in the sky, so your pupils actually open wider. So when the moon moves out the way again, and all that light suddenly jets into your really wide open retina, it does a hell of a lot more damage than normal looking at the sun.
Yeah.
Your eyes
So-
widen and prepare for raping.
Yeah, you know, like when cat eyes go big. Same sort of thing.
Ah.
I actually
Man,
didn't know that, so
it's a-
thank you.
So pretty much, you'd be this. It's in delay, but people will see it. But anyway, we move on. But now images of the
Love
glorious.
the picture. The painful squint on his face.
eyes!
Yeah.
He's just like, it's just like I can look at it, but it hurts so bad. Something fell. But now images of the glorious solar eclipse that grace the shores of America have been blasted. Have been blasted? There's not even the word "been" there. Have blasted their way across your newsfeed. A few of you may have been lucky enough to witness the once-in-a-lifetime celestial dance in person, whether you're in Oregon or Tennessee or anywhere in between. Even President...
Look at the next picture. Let's scroll down there. That shit's funny.
Wait, I got it.
Like,
He's just standing there. His wife's not even looking up. Why?
he's got sunglasses on at least, you know.
At least she thought about it.
Oh.
Even President Trump got in on the sun blocking action, but being Donald J. Trump, he inevitably took in the majestic sights in precisely the wrong way. It's well documented that if you look at the eclipse with the naked eye, as some of you already know, we've went through this already, but I'll read it anyway, it does some serious damage to your retina. Specifically, it burns them, which, as you can imagine, has some terrifying consequences.
Whoever wrote this article has specifically it burns like. Well, what else is it gonna do? You know? Well, specifically, you're gonna get burned. But on the other hand, they're
It's a
gonna
big,
get
it's a
very
big fireball
dry.
in the sky. What do you think it's gonna do?
Dry, which is also kind of a side effect of the burning, you know.
Just because I wanted to, I decided to type in eclipse to see what happens on Twitter, and I did find a picture of this guy just holding up 2 pairs of glasses. It kind of made me think of Rob, and he goes, got 2 pairs of glasses and a fear of commitment. Who wants to watch the eclipse together? I don't know why it made me think of Rob, I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's why that all over social media, scientists and journalists were essentially screaming at people, sometimes in all caps, to make sure that everyone had their protective glasses on, so they could watch the eclipse without going blind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll never guess who ignored this advice. Standing on a balcony in front of the press, the President of the United States, wearing no such ocular protection at all, stared up at the blazing sun as the moon gracefully shifted in front of it. According to reports, one aide shouted up at him, "Don't look!" That's hilarious. And then,
Oh, you said look? Okay.
Don't look at it, Marion!
and then there's the picture of him and his wife staring, not even looking up at the eclipse, him just staring into it as his eyesight just gradually gets worse and worse by the second. Then, anyway, he was originally shown wearing protective glasses, but shortly after flashing a thumbs up to the Gather journalist, fucking hell, he decided to look up at the eclipse without wearing them. As ever, Trump simply couldn't help himself. Judging by the footage, it doesn't look like he stared down the full might of our local star for too long.
Sorry, I saw another picture. It said, some places in Florida didn't get to see the eclipse today. We got this instead, and the guy put a picture. It's a cloud that looks like a dick with big balls.
I was going to ask you to link it, but for reasons... oh yeah, go ahead, link it. The might of a full local star, it's unlikely his retina's got 2 singed. Still, we're not sure how he's going to make America great again if he can't actually see. Incidentally, a press release sent out to journalists shortly before the eclipse took place explained that the commander-in-chief would be watching the total eclipse from the Truman balcony of the White House with the First Lady. BuzzFeed's one of BuzzFeed's journalists noted that from Washington, D.C., only a partial eclipse would be seen, and shortly afterward, the White House press statement was updated. Yes, Fish?
The picture's fucking awesome.
Laughing at your.
Yeah, I gave up, and it's like, whatever. Oh my god.
I told you.
I just imagine, like, him looking up at the sun and, you know, the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where, you know, the Nazis get melted, you know, staring at the Ark.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. That is hilarious.
Oh!
Somebody needs to make that a GIF now. Let's see.
Probably is.
Knowing the internet, they never waste time. Then there's a picture of him on Twitter. He watches the eclipse from the White House and it's his family. The Trump administration and its figurehead already have the enormous... Wow, I'm retarded. Enigmas...
Uh-huh.
Please, don't judge me. Reputation of being the most anti-scientific federal government in living memory. Yes, Alicia tried. But this may be a new record. Honestly, how can anyone get a solar eclipse wrong?
Said Alicia tried.
Alicia did try, but it didn't work out so well. You shut your mouth. On multiple occasions. Well, that's the first time for everything we suppose. There's first time for everything we suppose. Our great and powerful Cheeto, everybody. So, I decided to give the FloridaMan.com site a try. So we're gonna pull a story from here. There are so many choices.
You're welcome.
There are so many choices. I don't even know where to begin.
Is there anything new?
It's still
Like
got
from the last time?
Oh wait, it was like 10 hours ago. Florida man says hookah
Yeah.
smoking cat. What? Florida man says hookah smoking caterpillar told him to cause 100k damage, 100k in
Wait.
damage to liquor store.
Hookah smoking what?
Florida man says a hookah smoking caterpillar told him to cause 100k in damage. I think we know which story to read.
That's the word I do it!
Yep.
Bunny's interest is
If
peaked.
there's a cat, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I need to go to
Who
Florida.
are you?
Oh my god. I'm just gonna leave that image right there and just let it settle in for a little bit.
Wow. He wasn't sure what looks he was wanting to go for.
Got a good picture?
Also looks like he does not have his top dentures in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to look like I'm a 20-year-old kid with my hair, but my mouth.
Hold up. Oh, the original article. There we go. I was disappointed, and then I found the actual article because there was nothing below. But yes, you heard it right. Police. Man causes 100k damage. 100k of damage to liquor store construction site. Crestview, Florida. According to Crestview Police, a 32-year-old Freeport man is in custody following a Saturday night rampage. The rampage caused more than 100k in damage to the liquor store under construction at the Crestview Walmart and to construction equipment. Around 9:10 p.m., the suspect, Matthew Horace Jones, used the forklift.
You whore!
He used the forklift to damage the building under construction. According to police, Jones allegedly broke into the fenced-in construction site on the north side of the Fedron Boulevard South using a JCB extendable forklift parked at the job site. The building under construction was destroyed. Additionally, the suspect damaged a city fire hydrant and a 2-inch water meter worth about $3,200. Crestview.
Everyone knows this guy was just trying to see if he could pick up the fucking building with a forklift.
Probably.
That's what I would do.
He probably did, but he destroyed it in the process.
Don't care. Sounds cool.
Crestview police received calls that the suspect was throwing cinder blocks off the scaffolding in the construction zone. According to a building contractor, the damage included 40k in scaffolding and materials, 15k in block and mortar, and 15k forklift, F15k forklift, 7,500 mixer, 1,500 mud pans, and 4,000 in damaged fencing. The suspect, Jones, also cost about 60,000 in labor to clean and rebuild the site. When Crestview police officers arrived on the scene, Jones aimed the forklift toward the officers. The officers stopped Jones at gunpoint and were able to detain him. Jones.
You're able to detain him. Give us your tank! No!
Jones stated. I'm reading too fast. Jones stated his name was. Oh my god. He stated his name was Alice Wonderland, and he was told to commit offenses by a hookah smoking caterpillar. Crestview Police Sergeant Don Howe stated the defendant stated. How many times am I going to say stated, for Christ's sakes? The defendant stated Walmart was building a place to sell alcohol, and he had a problem with it. The suspect was on probation.
He likes the sauce.
The suspect was on probation, but is now charged with felony grand theft, use of a motor vehicle. Mortar? What is wrong with me? A vehicle to damage property of another in excess of 1,000, criminal mischief with damage greater than 1,000, and violation of felony probation. Drugs. He did lots and lots of drugs is what I'm getting from that.
So he didn't approve of the alcohol being sold there.
Yep.
He preferred they have like hash or something.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Let's see.
That guy literally just having, like, most of that shit you could do in Oklahoma in your backyard. It's just a fun time. And I'm like, that guy just wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
I'll throw cinder blocks and see if I can pick this building up with a forklift. Fuck it.
He probably wanted to see if other people would join him, but he
I would have.
He was disappointed. No, you know you wouldn't. You see a look on that man's face? You wouldn't
No,
join
I
a
wouldn't
man
hang
looks
out
like
with
crazy.
No.
Let's see.
No.
We're at 51 minutes.
But if y'all were like, hey, you like to do this? I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm in.
I ain't doing shit. I'm black. You know how many issues that already causes?
That don't mean not do crazy things and I'm black.
Look,
Then we'll just get out with Plea of Insanity to be like, he's Alice, that's the Mad Hatter, I'm the cat, and she's the fucking white rabbit. Let's go. Take me to jail.
look.
We're gonna have a tea party.
In today's time, I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
Fuck you. You guys are no fun.
I mean, I'll record it, but I once I hear woo, I'm out. Let's see. One more story. Florida man.
Go on.
Oh, Fish
Go
has
on.
got one. All right. Let's see what you got. You can even read it if you want.
Do it.
I'm just waiting for it. There's the poop. What? Fucking UK, crazy motherfuckers. What's wrong with y'all?
We don't need guns to kill each other.
They get crafty.
Well, Fish, there you go. Grace your British voice with this story. You can read it. I'll just scroll when you get to the certain parts. Have
Well.
fun.
Knife-wielding child demands a go on a scooter in a shocking clip.
Oh my
And
god,
I've
this is
wielded-
like that kid who tried to shoot his friend over a chicken nugget.
There's a picture. They've blurred out his face. Yeah.
And his
UK.
pants. They freaking blotted out his pants,
Yeah, I
too.
wonder what was on his pants. Or shorts.
Some kind of
Yeah.
branding.
Yeah, licensing.
The knife-wielding top 7-year-old screamed, "Give me a go," as he demanded a group of teenagers let him use their scooter. Video and posted to Instagram shows. He's seen waving the blade as long as his forearm at the group in Camborne, Cambridgeshire. A town that has been trying to move a community of travellers. A bunch of gypsies in it.
Oh,
The
yeah,
kids
yeah.
come up like, "I'll fight you for your fucking shoes." The angry lad screams, "Give me a go," a second time, but the efforts are laughed off by the group of teens. One says, "No, go away. This is what you do. You come here and you try to hurt everyone. Piss off. This is going to be going to the feds, by the way." Feds. Cambridgeshire people.
Oh, there's the video
Hearing
right
he's
here.
being recorded. It's only 2 seconds.
Oh.
See him like waving it about. Boy appears to try and hide the knife behind his back before frustratedly
Oh, God, shit!
running off.
I'm crossing my fingers and everything holding this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, this sounds more like something out. Okay, person filming then says, "That's it, run away, buy a t-shirt, blood." I hate that.
What? Now,
Oh,
wait a
He
minute.
doesn't have a shirt.
Now,
Bones,
I know where I feel like I know where this is going, but I have to ask Fish in UK terms. Blood.
No, it's not Crips and Bloods.
Okay,
it's just, like,
okay.
Just
I-
like saying like, "What's up, blood?" You know.
But that's where they get it from.
I know.
It's like,
I
oh my god.
know.
Do not bring any of them over here because they will
was
get
just like-
shot.
I was like, so there's
Yeah.
Crips and Bloods in the UK? I didn't even know that. And then he's like, oh, it's just the same. I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
That's why I had to ask. It's like y'all don't even know what y'all man.
Y'all haven't seen what real Bloods are.
Oh yeah,
Real blood.
Yeah, that's
Real
gonna
bloods
get
be
y'all hurt.
real bloods be scary.
No
Apparently
shit.
the police
Yeah,
later went
yeah.
down there and travelling folk.
Oh man. But
The
it's
seven-
like,
seven-
Where's that kid's mom to beat his ass?
I know, right?
She's a gypsy. She ain't gonna beat his ass. She'd come back out.
She's a
fuck-
gypsy. She ain't
bigger
gonna
knife.
beat his ass.
No, Finn, you don't understand. Like, I didn't get the whole thing. I was like, you say gypsy like it's a bad thing? And when he was telling me a story about how people were like all pissed off at the pavers of his new house because they thought he was a gypsy or something, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That sounds awesome. But yeah, apparently gypsies are bad in the UK.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you really have them. It's just like the
No, not really.
traveling folk that sort of
Yeah.
prowl
I mean,
about.
we have like hobos,
groups.
you know.
Those are
Well,
gypsies.
no. They have they like live out of like caravans.
No, we
RVs
have them,
and
but
shit.
it's not as common. But I think it's because the United States is kind of spread out more, so it's not like a
Yeah,
common
yeah.
thing. They're just there. No one really thinks too much about it.
Oh man.
Although there
Like-
was a TV show that was like gypsy weddings or something.
Yeah, but you call them a gypsy and they'll be fucking.
I mean,
Oh, we are actually fucking traveling folk. Mug.
I mean, I actually didn't think that gypsies still existed until Fish was told me about it. It's like,
They're like unicorns to
yeah, they were like unicorns to me. I thought that was just a
Like,
thing of the past, and then Fish was like, "Damn, gypsies!"
Oh,
It's
no.
like, what?
Oh, they're most of them these days are like Romanian and
Yeah, yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
I think that ends it for today. That was my
Uh-huh.
face hurts from giggling and smiling too much. So
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh yeah, same here.
Mundus,
Yeah.
Mundus, Mundus, yes,
Mundus.
Mundus,
Mundus.
Mundus.
I got a case of the Mundus.
Menageries. Don't worry.
Menageries?
Menageries.
Oh my god.
Jello pudding.
Jello pudding in the butthole.
You just sound like
With the color.
you sound like Bill Cosby forgot his dentures and he's like get up pudding.
I can suck your kitty and give you a gum job.
Give
Oh,
it time.
yeah.
Give it time.
Oh my god.
Friends.
Anything else we have to say before we're done? Anyone?
Nope.
I got one
Nothing
thing.
I can think of.
Don't stick shit up your ass.
Or if you do,
Yeah,
make
so-
sure it hits the news site so Thune has to read it and laugh his ass off. For some reason, anything involving the butts makes Thune giggle pretty bad. He's like,
Because I will always say this. What in this person's right mind is just like, oh, I don't have any other choice. I'm gonna
gonna
shove
put
it
it in my
right
mouth.
up my ass.
Basically, don't smuggle shit in your ass.
Don't smuggle at all, but don't smuggle shit in your ass.
Girls
Yeah.
with big boobs always know that you just you put it under your boob. No one fucking notices, and your boobs are heavy enough to hold them there. I've
Yeah.
taken pencils that way.
Yeah, that's where Stacy keeps her phone.
See?
Yeah.
I
I
don't,
don't-
because
I-
then your phone gets sweaty and
I
that's
don't
gross.
like it. Look, when I was working at Dollar Tree. I never liked it when women pulled out boob money because it was all sweaty.
No,
like-
don't do that. That's wrong.
I like boobs as much as the next person, but when I have to touch sweaty boob money, it's just like ew.
Like, I understand if you, like, put your wallet in there, but just money, that's disgusting.
Yeah, one lady did it and it was wet, and I was just like, ugh. And I put it.
There was this girl I dated that
Yeah.
had 5 pounds of gummy bears in her bra when we went to the movie theater.
How? She had
No
to
one
be
noticed it looked-
stacked.
It was D.
Oh, that explains so much for me.
Yeah. No one saw anything. It was great. I had gummy bears. They were really warm. So anyway, yeah, that's my stream. Gummy bear.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Goodbye.
Put it on YouTube.
Bye.
Good night.
And good night.